We continue with the explanation of Patah Eliyahu from Sefer Tikkunei Zohar. Okay, what we covered last time was that the 10 Sefirot has been likened to the body of a person. We said that the Chesed Gevurah are the two hands, we have a Rosh, we have a head, the torso, the body, the legs. I've said that the reason that שקומת אדם התחתון מרומזות כל הספירות میگه from the fact that the body of a person here, our body, the 10 sefirot has been likened to להראות שיש ביכולת האדם לדמות קומתו לקומת אדם העליון, to show us that the person has the ability to elevate himself and liken himself to all the olamot on top. And we have a lot of potential. It should show us there's a lot of potential in a person. וזה על ידי זיכוך וטהרת כל קומת גופו. And how do you achieve that? By purifying yourself, all your body, מכל תאוות הגשמיות והגופניות, from all the desires that the person has in his body, all the physical pleasures. ותיקון וקישוט מידותיו, and also to beautify his character traits. שעל ידי זה הוא ממשיך עליו הסלם אלוקים והשוחד השכינה. That through that, when you better your character traits, you extend and you continue and you bring on yourself Selem Elokim, the likeness of Hashem, likeness of Elakut, והשוחד השכינה, and placement and inspiration of the Shekhinah, שיאירו כל איבריו, that basically give light to all his limbs. באור הספירות הרוחניות, with the light that is in the Sefirot. This is from Magen Abraham. It continues, another explanation from Shara Kedusha, from Sefer Shechokma. הנה על קדושת המוח והלב, میگه on the holiness of your mind and your heart. כתב בספר אישי חוכמה, is written in ספר אישי חוכמה, שער קדושה, פרק ו' סעיף ח', וזה הלשון, like this is written over there in ספר אישי חוכמה. ואחר שידע האדם, میگه after you understand and you keep in mind, שכל גופו ואיבריו נבנו על סדר הסדר העליון, that all his limbs and all his body is being built based on the Sefirot Elionot, סדר הסדר העליון, and the words on top, כמבואר בתיקונים, refers to our, basically what we read here in ספר חוכמה, ויודע שמחשבתו היא כנגד המחשבה העליונה. And person realizes that what he thinks is basically reflective in מחשבה עליונה. יכוון להיות אברי מוחו וליבו. He tries to make his mind and his life and his heart שהדברים המשובחים שבו, that are the important part of his body, שבהם תלויים החיות, that through them a person is alive. A person can live with a certain lack of any limbs. If you don't have a heart and a brain, there's no life. להיות מוכנים לכוון ולחשוב מחשבה קדושות. He's ready, and he tries to have good thoughts, holy thoughts. ויטהר מחשבתו כראוי, and he purifies his his mind and what he thinks the way they're supposed to be. That he realizes that if he thinks and have like a non-pure thought in his mind and his heart, the power of wisdom and understanding and intellect goes away from him. The reason just like our other limbs get blemished through the bad deeds that we do with that part of the body, just like that, and even more so, the limbs that we have, like our brain, our heart, that are basically in a higher level than our other limbs, they get blemished through the thought that is not pure. And when it become pagum, become blemished, so Melech HaElyon, Hakadosh Baruch Hu, doesn't put in him the power of understanding and wisdom the way it's supposed to be. That's why it's hard, for a person that is not keeping himself pure. It's hard for him to learn Torah and everything else. He has hard time, in Avodat Hashem in general. So that's what he's trying to say here in Sefer Ishi Chochmah. So we continue again in Patah Eliyahu. After the fact that Eliyahu explained to us the creation in a form of a body of a person, he's going to now explain the neshama that is basically expanded into them. And this is what is read. This is from Patah Eliyahu again. Millegab ihu ot yud ot he ot vav ot he. Bepenimut es sefirot. Inside of the 10 sefirot, yesh or ha-penimi. There is a inside light. That we have two kind of or penimi, or makif. I think it's going to refer to a little bit later on, a little bit more. So the or penimi is basically the light that goes inside of the sefirot, or makif, basically surrounding from outside. So he said the or penimi shehu nishmat ha-sefirot ru shema. That this is like a neshama for all the sefirot. This is shema. We talked about it last time. We said that shema is basically when you spell Hashem name, the milu alfin. That the gematria is 45, gematria ma. It's referred to as shema. This is Yud, Vav, Dalet. You spell out the letters. He with Aleph, Vav with Aleph with Vav, and then He with Aleph. Shema. Again in Patah Eliyahu, De'ihu ora atzilut, shehu derech hamshacha shenimshach me'or ensof baruch hu. And this is basically the way of continuation that extends from Or Ensof Baruch Hu, the light of Ensof Baruch Hu, the whole Sefer HaTzilut, in all these 10 Sefirot of HaTzilut. In the parentheses, I'll explain. Vehu milashon hakatub. This is from the pasuk actually in the parasha this week, Parashat Be'alotcha. It says that vayatzel min haruah asher alav. Moshe Rabbeinu basically, I was ask him to increase and extend from the ruah that is him to the shivim zeranim. So this is in the same concept that you have basically something that is one place and then it extends and expands. That basically this light, mekasher, basically connect to each other, connect together. All the lights and all the sefirot, shel hatzilut, creation, sheyu mechubarim beitkallelut gamur amiti, that they be connected to each other with the inclusion, with the complete inclusion. Again in Patah Eliyahu, it says, Ihu shagyu deilana, The Hashemma, the Shemma, we said is a neshama for the Sefirot. Mashke Leilan Ha'elyon. It's like irrigate and give water to the trees, to the higher tree. This is referred to the Ramati like a tree, like a tree that has a root, has a body, has branches. It's the same thing here. Shoshemma mashke leilan ha'elyon. He irrigates and give water to the high tree. Shehu qomat parsuf ha'kilali shekol ha'tzilut. That this is likened to the general and main face of the Olam Atzilut. Kiu kemo ilan. That is just like a tree. Shemit pashetim mimenu anafim lechol sad. That extend from it branches all around. A tree has a stem, and then from the stem there are branches. V'hainu, explain a little bit more. Hakeli v'guf harochani shel kol sefirot. He said the vessel and the body, the holy body of all the 10 sefirot, which is what? Back to Patah Eliyahu. Bidro'oi v'anpoi. Bidro'oi v'zerotav, like his hands. He said that the hands are chesed v'gevurah. V'anpoi, v'annafav she'em nesa v'hod. Also his branches, legs, that which are nesa v'hod. Back to Patah Eliyahu. K'maya de'ashke le'ilana. K'momayim ha'mashkim et ha'ilan. It's just like a water that irrigates a tree, gives water to a tree. But back to Patah Eliyahu. V'yitrabe be'ahu shakyu. V'hu gadal al yedeh ha'ashkaha azot. And basically this tree becomes bigger and basically grows with this water that he gets, the irrigation that he gets. Kemochen, just like that, Hashem Mashi and Neshama, just like that, Shem Mash, which is a Neshama for the Sefirot, Megaden Chayet HaKelim, basically grows and keeps alive all the vessels Sefirot, of the 10 Sefirot, Ubekocho hem po'alim et pe'ulatam, and through his strength, they're doing what they're doing, what they're supposed to do in the world. I'll explain here. Hine adata diber bebechinat hitpashetut ensof baruch hu be'eser Sefirot de'atzilut. Until now, he talks about the spreading of the Or and Sof Baruch Hu in the 10 Sefirot HaAtzilut, ube'eser Sefirot Bia, also in the 10 Sefirot Olamot B'riyat Asiyah. V'ataba levaer, now he's going to come and explain to us Ech HaEn Sof Baruch Hu mipashet meresh kol dargin, that Ha, Or and Sof Baruch Hu, expand and extends Miresh kol dargin, from the highest of the level at Sof kol dargin, to the bottom and the lowest level in the world, which is what? Olam hashafat gashmi hazeh, all basically our physical world. How does he go? How does he go from the high to the low? How he expand throughout the whole creation. Now Eliyahu, he talks about Ensof Baruch Hu in Patah Eliyahu. He continues, Ribon ha'olamim. Atahu ribon al kol ha'olamim. You are the master of all the universe. Back to Patah Eliyahu. And hu ilat ha'ilot. Atahu ilat ha'ilot. You are the cause of all causes. Shemimcha alulim kol ha'alilot. That through you and from you is the might for everything that happened. I'll explain the parentheses. Bechinazohi keneged Or Ensof Baruch Hu hamakif al kol ha'olamot. When he talks first about Or Makif, we referred to that a little bit before, that Or Makif, basically the light that doesn't go into the vessel, into Sefirot, that he stand outside and surrounded from outside. It's called Or Makif. So the first part refers to the Or Makif. So when he says Ilat Ha'ilot, this is referred to Ensof Baruch Hu, which is Or Makif, Al Kol HaOlamot. Then I continue Patah Eliyahu. סיבת הסיבות. ואתה הוא סיבה הראשונה. You are the first reason. לכל הסיבות שבעולם. Everything that happens in the world. וסיבה ואלה לכל הדברים. And you are the cause. And you are the might and the strength for everything that happened. And everything that exists. המתהווים ומסתובבים בעולם. That exists and happens and hangs around in the world. ואף על פי שהסיבות הם סיבות למסובבים אחרים, and just like it looks like that basically everything happened like in a nature, it's like something that's supposed to happen, but we know that behind everything is Hashem's strength that basically tears everything. Even things that are to us is very, very normal and natural. עם כל זה, in all our condition, כולם הם מסובבים מן הסוף ברוך הוא. Everything that happens from Hashem Yitbarach, Hashem Yisrael Baruch Hu. I'll explain in a parenthesis. בחינה זו היא כנגד קו הישר שהוא הפנימי. And so, עילת העילות refers to the or makif. סיבת הסיבות, he said, this is refer to the straight line which is the or פנימי, the or that goes inside the sefirot. Back to Patah Eliyahu. The ashkel leilana, again, irrigating the tree. Shemashke tadiret ha'ilan, that basically gives water all the time to the tree. Shehu qomat parsuf hakilali shoram hasilut, that this is basically the main face of the olam hasilut. Be'ahun nevi'u, be'oto ha'mabua, yet through that fountain or the well, something that gives water, shura penimi shu shemma, that this is referred to the or penimi, that which is a shemma. Back to Patah Eliyahu. Ve'ahun nevi'u ihu kenishmata legufa. And this fountain and the well that gives water to this tree, who are keneshama b'torah haguf, just like a neshama in our body. Just like our neshama in our body basically makes the body function, the same thing here. Shemma is like a neshama to all the sefirot that basically make them do what they do. Back to Patah Eliyahu. Dehu chayim legufa. Shehi notenet chayim lehaguf. Sefirot. That basically Shemma gives life to the body of the 10 sefirot. V'amador Eliyahu. So Baruch Hu. Continue Eliyahu and says in regard to the ordinance of Baruch Hu. Back to Patah Eliyahu. ובך לדמיון ולדיוקנה. ובאורך קודם התפשטותך בספירות. We referring to the ordinance of Baruch Hu, that in this light that referred to, קודם התפשטות בספירות, before you extend and expand into the ספירות, אין שום דמיון, there is no imagination ואין שום צורה, and there is no form. מכל מה, back to פתח אליהו, מכל מה דילגה ולבר. מכל מה שיש בפנימיות הספירות, from all the things that exist inside the ספירות ובחיצון הספירות, and also from the outside הספירות. I'll explain. אפשר לפרשו. We can explain it this way. There's different way to explain this. One is that שאין אינסוף ברוך הוא דמיון לא מן הפעולות שבעצם עול הפנימית שבספירות. That there is no form and there is no imagination and there is no form from everything that happens and Sefirot do based on the or penimi that is inside of them. ולא מן הפעולות שבכלים של הספירות. And also nothing that happens and it gets no form from what happened in the kelim of Sefirot. אפשר הכוונה, or we can also say it in this way, that the כוונה is what? בין באור אינסוף ברוך הוא, המתפשט בתוך הספירות, that there is no difference between אינסוף ברוך הוא that expand inside the ספירות, ובין אינסוף ברוך הוא המקיף לספירות. It's the same light, it's the same being, it's one, as we said before. It's not like different, that what goes inside, what goes outside, it's all the same thing. I think we can stop here probably. Okay. We can continue, goes into a different section about Shamayim, Ar'a. I think we can kind of continue this possession next week.